so I can see everybody. All right, so I just wanted to share what I got in my first order from the new catalog. I got a few things, and I didn't get very many things from the pre-order. With the annual catalog, we can only order from a list of items, and it's like the mini catalogs. When we are in pre-order as demonstrators, we can order whatever we want. So from like the entire catalog, there's a limit of like on consumables, which is like paper and stuff. You can only get 3 of each item, but you can order anything. But with the annual catalog, you get a list. And I didn't order that many items from our pre-order list just because I don't know, my favorite product wasn't on there. So I just chose to get very little, and mostly I got the in color items, which hopefully you catched my video from yesterday. This is this month's Blessed Craft, and it features all of the new in colors, and these are the make and take. So if you sign up for Blessed to Craft, you get some product. You get $20 in product, and then you get make and takes, which are these right here. So you get all of the items to be able to make your projects at home. So that was yesterday, and I didn't love the in colors in the beginning when I first got them, but then once I got them, I loved them. So that's sort of what I focused on really for my pre-order, was the in colors and just a couple other things that I had to get for some projects I had to do. So I was really excited to order from the catalog because I was able to get my favorites. So let's just take a look at some of the items that I got. We're going to look at all the rest of the paper. So I officially have all of the designer paper. My paper party that I do with Pip Todman from the UK. That paper party is open right now, and it closes this Friday. So if you would like to join us and get a sample of all of the paper and then be able to come to our 2-day crafting party that is hosted online, so you can come no matter where you are, and it's all pre-recorded. So if you can't make the certain time slots, you'll have access to everything. I will leave a link in the description below, but a video just a couple days ago featured all the information about that, and I'll stick another card up here once I edit all of this after we're done being live. But that's open until Friday. So this is the Butterfly Kisses, and I do love this paper. It's very bright. It has a lot of the in colors in it. It feels a little like it's more whimsical. It's not, it's a really fun set, and I do love the colors, so I'm happy to have this. I was really excited about this paper, and I got the stamp and the dies that match this paper that you'll see when we look at stamps and dies. So there is Butterfly Kisses, and then there is this set of paper, and I don't know how I feel about this one. It's not my favorite. So I like the back side of this. This is like a very light pink. I don't love these florals. It sort of looks like 90s wallpaper, if you want to know the truth of how I feel about it. I like the back sides. That's probably what I'll use. These florals just are not my thing. So this is definitely a designer paper that I will not be purchasing a second set of. So there's that one. And this one is called, it's this one right here. And then you can see it coordinates with Balmy Blue, Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, Granny Apple Green, Mary Merlot, Mossy Meadow, and Polished Pink, and So Saffron. It's a lot of colors. Okay, so then the next set of paper. Now this one I do love. I have 2 in here. I store my paper in clear 12 by 12 bags, and I just slice off the top because they have the part that closes, this part here. It's the same bags I get for my 6x6, but I get them in 12x12, and then I just cut this piece off. And what I do is, if I have multiple packs of the same designer paper, I will leave the back in, and then I will just put that so that's in between each pack. And like this one, I have 2 of. So there's that in between. And this is the lovely linen. And this is one of my favorites. I cannot wait to use this to make some projects. I love pretty much all of the designs. It's right up my alley. I love this one. It's a little dark here in my office. I have the curtain closed so that the blinds closed so that I can see my screen. I don't love this. This design is fine, but I don't know. It's a little, I guess, darker than I would like. But the rest of these I really like. And I like the colors. So that is lovely linen. Right? Beautiful. Then we have Abigail Rose, which I have been planning on using this. One of the teachers at the elementary school reached out to me and asked if I would help her put together a scrapbook for her mom. And I originally was going to use this paper. I was going to take this paper to show her. Actually, I'm meeting with her tomorrow. But once I got this, it's beautiful paper, but I just don't think it's the vibe that she's going for. So I'm actually going to take her the perfectly penciled, which I think will be nice. But this is Abigail Rose. I love this design. I wish there were more designs like this. I think this would be pretty to color with blends or with colored pencils. That would be really pretty as well. We might have to do that. Okay, then this is Textured Chic, and I like it. It's not my favorite, but it's not my least favorite either. I think it's really pretty. It has these gold foiling pieces with it, and I think that's really beautiful. So I think it does kind of remind me of 80s wallpaper, like hotel wallpaper. Anybody else remind you of that? So there's that one, Textured Chic. And then the last one that I hadn't gotten yet was this one, and I have 2 packs of this. So in between I have that backing. And this one is so fun. This is Forest Friends, and this is definitely my style paper. I love this. Hey Laura. 80s wallpaper, I know, right? It's like, it literally, I don't know, reminds me of a hotel in the 80s. This piece right here is so pretty. I was thinking about doing some home decor things with this for the fall. I've been making lots of paper home decor kinds of fun things. I did a whole bunch of stuff for summer, and I'm loving it. I love this. I love this paper. So this is Forest Friends, I believe is what it's called. Happy Forest Friends. It coordinates with Basic Gray, Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Sahara Sands, Smoky Slate, Soft Suede, and So Saffron. I think this is going to be great for fall and some really great projects. It also coordinates with a stamp and a die. I did not get those yet because there was just some other things that I needed to get first. So the next paper item, before I dive into the stamps and the dies, and then I show you some cards, are these. Now, these are the Memory and More cards, or the Project Life style cards. And I got these. I immediately liked them in the catalog. I got these this morning, and I'm totally in love. I cannot wait to use these in memory keeping. This is what I've been begging Stampin' Up! To do for years. Like, every single survey I get, every single time I'm asked for feedback, I am always advocating for Stampin' Up! To have more memory keeping items and more that are memory keeping, and not for cards, but maybe you could use it for memory keeping. And that's how I feel like they've approached the memory and more cards, is like they're really for card making. But yeah, if you want to, you could maybe do a little bit of memory keeping with it. This is not like that at all. These are amazing. They're just so fun. I love this. I love this. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. The designs are great. The colors are great. The layout of the cards are amazing. I think they're really, really perfect. So I already, when I saw these this morning, I love the cameras. When I saw these this morning, I opened up my box. I ordered 2 more sets of these cards because I just think they're that fabulous. Again, I love the color scheme. These are just so fun. I guess you could make cards with these if you wanted. I don't like this. I mean, you could totally use that as just as a pattern. I have no desire to use these to make cards. When I see these, I just desperately want to make memory keeping pages. So I love these. And I'm so happy that Stampin' Up! Either got a lot of feedback or maybe they're listening to my feedback. Highly doubtful, but you know. So there's those cards there. And then these are double-sided too. And I'll just go through these a little bit quicker. Yeah, I love these this week. These would be great for week in the life if I hadn't already picked my product for week in the life, which I am taking photos right now this week for. I would totally use these for week in the life. You guys will see all of my documenting for week in the life coming up in June, towards the end of June. I'm going to be putting my album together when everybody kind of in the community is doing their documenting. I'm going to be actually putting my album together that week. But I love this. I love the fonts on it. I love the numbers and the colors. Oh, I love this. It says, "Hello, Sweet Pea," and I call my kids. I've always called them Sweet Pea. All of them. All 3 of them. I call that. Make today matter. Remember. I love this font. And then that. Okay, so that's the 3x4 cards. And then with each set come a set of stickers. And these are so yummy. She believed she could, so she did. Hello, the camera, the scallops, I mean, I don't think there's anything better than these. I love them. I really love them. I love the smile. So those are the stickers. All right. So the only other thing that I got in this, where's that other thing? Oh, these. I got these glossy dot assortment. A pretty embellishment is always fun, right? And then I got these so that I could see what they were. And these are very interesting. They're like little tiny mini marbles. So they're going to be great for shaker cards, for filling that bottle that has the punch and the dome shaker piece. I'm going to have to find something to do with these because I don't want them. You get a ton. That's the container, and it is full. And there is some teeny tiny ones, and then there's some larger ones. So they're all kind of mixed up, and they're this iridescent color. I mean, they're so beautiful, but I can only imagine that these would be great for shaker cards. I don't know what else you would use them for. since they're round. I don't know if they would be great to stick on a card. I mean, you could use liquid glue to do that, but I don't know how sturdy they would be. So we'll have to try those out. So here's a couple of the bundles I got. And I want to make sure that everybody, when you get your punches, make sure that your label here on your punch matches your actual punch, because there's been a couple punches that have come out of this catalog that don't match. So like this part matches this part, but this part doesn't match this part. So you just want to be aware of that and double check. So I got a wish, a fish and a wish. And I cannot wait to make with this. So, and then this will also make lemons. So that was the other reason I wanted to get it, is because the punch you can make lemons. So there is that bundle. The next bundle I got is this one here, and this goes with the lovely linen paper that I love so much. And this has this punch that goes with it. Everything matches. And so this is the next bundle that I got. And I really love this. I love this punch. This will be fun to use. So that's the next bundle. And then the rest of these are not bundles. Well, there is one more bundle. Let me show you that. So this one here, and I have a card I'm going to show you with this one, go with these dies. And this goes with that butterfly paper. So we have the stamp and the die and the paper. Beautiful, right? So I love this. I've already used this. I'm going to show you a card I just made using the butterflies. So you can see I've already used that. And I love this. I love the, I love that it's photopolymer, so we can see through it. And then I love the sentiments, like the "You're my bestie." I love the thick lettering. I just like the fonts and stuff. I love. So that was the other bundle that I got right away. Okay, so the next are some of these stamp sets that I got. I got this one here. And I just love the sentiments. I think this is a great set. I don't know if I will ever get rid of it. I love this. Hope anchors the soul. I think this would be a great stamp for a one-layer card, where this is stamped in is it Starry Night? Sorry, I totally blanked the colors. This one right here. And then the Hope Anchors the Soul is stamped right under it. Maybe on note cards. I might have to do something with that idea. So there's that one I got. And then I got this one, which you will see I used with the butterfly dies for the card I'm going to show you. And I love this. I've already used lots of the pieces. It's a great set. And then I got this one here. It has great sentiments, and they're a little bit larger. I love this, how it has the together, and then it has the sentiment above and below. I really like that. And then I got this punch. This is a new punch, and this is just a standalone punch. It does not go with any stamp set. I was thinking that this would probably totally fit in there, which it would. I don't think any of the other ones would. Okay, and then the last two I got are host sets. And so these are in the back of the catalog. And when you spend $150, you can get these with your host rewards. And they are cheaper than your normal stamps. They're like $12 or $13, or I think they range from like $10.50 to $13. And so I got both of these. There was a card I saw that looked really cute with this one. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten it, but it looked really cute, and I might try to case that for you guys soon. And then this one I really liked. Kindness changes the world one heart at a time. I really love that. I love this. Super cute. So those are the items for my very first order. I do have another order going in. I'm closing it today. It's just a, I'm going to get a couple of the dies. I didn't get particularly some of the shape dies that I wanted to get. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to order some more of those memory and more cards. I keep going blank, you guys. I am so sorry. This is a card that I got from, it was in my box of pillow gifts. So the incentive trip was canceled last year. And for this year, actually, May would be the month everybody would be traveling. And so we all got a cash out, and then they sent us our pillow gifts. And I'll show you one of the pillow gifts that we received. The only one I have in here is this one. And these are Apple AirPods. So I just have a case. I drop my stuff a lot. So I got a hard case for it, but I was so excited to get Apple AirPods. And this is the card that came with the gifts. The other gifts were a really beautiful candle, a set of really beautiful coffee mugs that say Stampin' Up. I don't know if I can, so that's nice. And then a really beautiful robe. And I feel like there was something else. And then in this card was the note from Sarah and Shelly. And then there was also a QR code for a Spotify music list that was created for everyone. And then there's some gatherings we're doing, like some virtual gatherings that we are doing next week for everybody who earned the trip. So these were really, I was really excited about these. They were fun to get. And then that was the card that came with it. And then the other card I want to show you is one that I made this morning for a project that I have due. And I just wanted to play with some products. I actually didn't know it was going to turn into a card. I just wanted to play with some of the new products. And I've been having this idea to stamp like a sentiment over and over in like a different color. And I thought, well, maybe I'll try it with this, Just Say Hello. And so the paper is from the Butterfly Kisses paper. There's that really cool right here piece, like that rainbow piece. And then I cut the butterflies out of the glimmer paper. I don't know if you can see that glimmering or not, since it's a little bit dark in here, but from that glimmer paper, I cut out 2 butterflies. And then the other thing that I did is I put vellum behind it. So I just added some adhesive and added the vellum behind the die so that it would, all the stamping behind it would be a little bit blurred out. And then I added some foam to the butterflies. I had to add really thin foam so it pops it up off the card. And then I just added that. So it's on a white card base. And I thought that that turned out pretty well. I used the new in colors, the blue. The green got a little orangey because I was using pumpkin pie and crushed curry. So you can see I think when I was using a baby wipe to clean the stamps, and I think that the green kind of picked up some of the other colors. And then that pink is a new in color. So I really liked the way that this turned out, and I'm really happy with it. This is for a project, a tutorial group, design team that I'm a part of. And the theme for May is seasons. And so I thought that this would be a fun, like, summer card, like just saying hello to summer with the butterflies and the bright colors. So that's what I was going for. I like the way that it turned out, and it was fun to stamp with those, and just sometimes you just need to play around. I did a couple other things and they didn't turn out all that great. I wonder if I could show you guys if it's in here. Oh yeah. Well, it's a little wet, but this was the first thing I started out doing, which was stamping those, all the floral images in different ways. And then I was going to do it like a half circle. It got wet. But that's where I started out. And then, this is what it ended up doing. So I like the way it turned out. So anyways, you guys, I just wanted to share this really quick with you and show you the card that I made. And before I put all of this up and get my paper labeled and my stamp sets put up, I will sit here. I've got, I don't know, about 20 minutes before I have to go to the school. And what I will do is I will trim up all of my stamps and get them all set up before I put them on my shelf. I did it with this one already. That way, when I go to pull down a stamp set, I don't have to wait and put it together if I'm in the middle of creating. There's nothing I hate more than pulling down a stamp set in the middle of creating something and realizing that none of the stickers are on it and I have to stop and put the stickers on it. So I'm going to sit and do that before I pick up the kids from school. And then I'll be back on Friday to share with you guys. My paper party ends on Friday. It closes on Friday. So if you are interested in that, please let me know. My In Color Club is still open. In case you're interested in that, or Blessed to Craft. So lots of things happening at the beginning of the month. And now that I have some new product, I will have some new projects for you guys. I think I'm going to start my Case the Catalog cards. I think we'll start those next week because I think it would be really fun to do that. And sometimes that gets me, not sometimes, it always gets me in like a more crafty mood if I'm struggling a little bit. And currently with so many things going on with the paper party and the In Color Club and Blessed to Craft and all of that, I tend to get a little overwhelmed. So just sitting down, looking at the catalog, picking something out and seeing where we go from it. A lot of times when I case something, when I look at the catalog and I think I want to make this exact card, it never turns out exactly like what I'm trying to case. I always end up like an idea sparks or I want to tweak something, and I think that process would be fun to share. So I think we'll start that next week. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week, and I look forward to sharing more with you guys this week. And if you have any questions, let me know. All the links will be in the description, and I will try to timestamp the video in case you're wanting to skip all the chit chat. So thanks everybody, and I will chat with you later.